Greetings, everyone, and let's go.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Well, you look up at the rafters here at Staples Center. All the banners and Shaq, you helped raise some of them. Was there a pressure in playing for a franchise like this that has got such a great history of championship basketball?
You know, this is the kind of pressure you want, because I was raised up of the mind state that pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. So I knew there was some greats that played before me, and I just wanted to be mentioned with some of the greats.
So that puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it does. And you know what? He is definitely mentioned with some of the greats.
Yes, he
Shaq
is.
had a great ride and did an incredible job playing for the Lakers.
So the next starting five, we've got Harden down out there with Harris, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
James against Brown, and Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Irving. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. And that one's good. James.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Gasol. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D, blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. And here's Harden for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 5 now.
And Harden attempts more threes than just about anyone. And you don't get that kind of leeway unless you knock him down.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Setting the 4 for the Nets. We've got Jordan, Harden out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Green, and it's Luwawu in at the 3, the small forward. And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them anytime. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. And Chris, you think about Shaq's ability to raise his game under the spotlight. We're seeing him do that as an analyst with us here courtside.
This is a guy who led the Lakers to 3 consecutive titles, during which he had the highest scoring average for a center in NBA Finals history. Big fella steps up in his count.
Lakers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Morris. Over Jordan. Morris with the bucket.
Morris is excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
And here's Harden. He has 5. And Harden with the stuff.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the feet.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.